Well, it's gonna. What is it?
Do I look all right? Do I look like an old lady?
I did say that. They are going to take a look at us and say, who are those people? It's been so darn long.
I know.
It's just been. This is Jill for today. And we have no signature glass of wine. Well, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Of course,
although we've been known to, yeah.
I was going to say we've been known to. We've been MIA again.
Yeah.
We have. We've
been very unmotivated.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, this is getting old, and it's not getting any better. And
no.
And we're just kind of resigned to the fact that we're going to keep doing what we're doing, which is staying indoors.
Well, and the other thing too is Oregon now. Oh my goodness, the numbers they're frightening. How quickly?
Well, they're frightening, but it's nowhere near as bad as.
Oh no.
Arizona,
Florida,
California, Florida, Texas.
Yeah. No, that's terrible.
We're fortunate that we don't live in a state where we have tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of people infected. But we're trying. We're getting there.
We have some friends, and she told me that some friends of theirs had come into town for a visit and wanted to get together with them at a brew pub for drinks, for beer. And she said, "Are you kidding?" She said to her friend, "Are you kidding me?" Basically is what she said. And they are like we are. They are just hunkered down. They are not going out there. They're not doing anything. And she said, the four of us will probably be the only four that are left on this planet because we're staying pretty strong.
It's scary. My little younger brother, not my little brother, but my younger brother is a doctor, and he works in a clinic in Salinas, California, primarily treating migrant farm workers. Yeah. And the medical assistant and scribe who sits right next to him all day long, she just tested positive for coronavirus, and so he had to have another test, and he fortunately tested negative, but several of the medical assistants there have tested positive. He says they're seeing a lot more patients who are testing positive, and they're even talking about bringing in busloads of migrant workers to test them, and they're out in the fields working 21 to a row. And it concerns me. He sent me pictures of himself in the N95 mask and with the face shield on. Not only does he look very tired, but
he looked terrible.
He was seeing 30 patients a day. He's now seeing 40 patients a day. So,
and honestly, those migrant workers need to be protected. I mean, they are. You want to talk frontline people? They're the ones that are helping provide us food.
Yeah.
So they need to.
And I don't think they. Nobody's wearing masks out in the field.
Oh my God! No, they couldn't.
So. But
so anyway, that's what we're doing.
Use your head.
Use your mask.
Protect yourself. Wear a mask. Practice social distancing.
Let's move on. We've seen some great movies in the last couple of weeks that we haven't seen. We're making some dietary changes. It's not too late for little old people to make some dietary changes, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah, we're just trying to eat healthier. And we're trying to exercise every day.
Curtis.
Yeah, she found a fellow named Curtis on the internet. YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube, yeah. And I'll leave a link down below for his channel.
He's great for the exercises we do are specifically geared to seniors. And there's core exercises, there's strengthening exercises, there's balance exercises, cardio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All very important. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, and he's very sweet. He's encouraging. We have a pedal bike, an exercise bike, and honestly,
or a coat rack, as we call it.
The truth. And honestly, you get on that bike and there's nothing to motivate you. You're crank away, and 10 minutes of that, and I'm just ready to move on.
Yeah, we don't have the kind of bike that's got the screen where you're biking through the Alps.
Oh no. So Curtis keeps you going. There's somebody there moving you, driving you to keep going. You're doing great. Come on, we can do this. So anyway, we're enjoying Curtis.
The hardest part for me is the coordination, because he's got your hands and your legs going in all different directions, And it's kind of like learning how to line dance. It's not that easy.
Well, and I think that's part of what he's doing too.
Yeah. By the time I get coordinated that I've got it right, he's moved on to the next exercise.
That's true. That's so funny. Okay. So anyway, we're making some dietary changes. We're going to be eating a whole lot less meat. Is what we're going to be doing.
Yes.
And fats. That's what we're doing. And we're exercising.
Oh.
You're going to get used to it. I know you are.
It was my idea.
It was.
It was.
It was. He says, I think it's time. And I said, yeah, okay, so that's enough. Okay, so we've seen some very interesting movies. Boy, have we seen some interesting
movies. Some of which we may have already told you about, but, at our age, you repeat things.
Well, of course, we saw The Thin Man, and probably we mentioned that. But, that is such a fun movie. And we've seen it, I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
But we do enjoy it.
It's about a retired alcoholic detective and his wife, who has the most interesting friends in the world, and they live in a hotel in New York City and get involved in all kinds of things.
From the 30s, late 30s.
It's great fun.
Then we saw 100-foot
Journey.
Oh, what a great movie that is.
With Helen Mirren and some Indian actors from India.
Yeah.
And it's about two competing restaurants, and it's just...
Oh, it's so good.
It's a good film.
Oh, it's so good. It's a good, feel-good movie. It's interesting. The food looks beautiful. It's one of those. And then, of course, 4th of July, we had to see Jaws. I mean, that's just what we do on 4th of July. It is indeed.
And I don't understand.
Go ahead.
The shark wins every time.
I thought you were going to say we had to pay $3.99 to see that movie.
Yeah. Can you imagine that?
I don't know.
You would think at a time like this, when people are trapped in their homes to some great extent, that the cable companies would loosen up
cut us a little slack.
Cut a little slack.
No.
They have a captive audience, and they're going to make every dollar they can.
Okay. So then we saw a movie that we haven't seen for quite some time, and I'll tell you what, it is so good. Flashback with Dennis Hopper and
Kiefer Sutherland. And
Carol Kane.
Carol Kane,
right?
It's a fun movie.
My God, it's good.
Fun movie.
It's good. So see that.
Can't recommend that highly.
And most of these either we saw on Prime or we had to rent. But they were great. And then a couple of more, cerebral movies. I can't say it. Cerebral.
Very good.
Thank you. The Lost City of Z, like in Zorro. It was about it's a true story about an explorer, I guess.
A British explorer going into the Amazon.
Oh my gosh! It really, it's very interesting. It's not a documentary. It's a movie.
But it's based on fact.
Yeah, it's a great story. So if you have a chance to see Lost City of Z, and then the other one again is another one of these heady things, but so unique. Tangerines.
Where'd that take place? It was.
Serbia, no.
It wasn't Ukraine.
No.
But it was somewhere, it was a foreign language film with subtitles, but it was
one
really
of those Russian
interesting
outpost countries. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it was good.
Yeah.
Again, a very peace-oriented, conflict resolution-oriented, and terribly interesting. Terribly interesting. It's about this man who has a tangerine orchard. And I won't tell you any more about it because it's really good. So that's what we saw. Gosh, we're just like becoming movie addicts, aren't we? Well, we've always loved movies.
And we saw another movie, an Australian movie called Mystery Road.
Yep.
We had seen the series. It stars an Aboriginal actor named Aaron Peterson. Pedersen,
I think.
That we liked very much.
Oh, it's good.
And so they also made a movie, and the movie had a totally different plot. So that was great. And then we just finished watching another series with him in it called The Circuit.
Which was really different.
Right. It was about the Aboriginal legal services and the fact that they travel all around and have court proceedings and the interactions between the
legal services.
The upscale whites and the very poor Aborigines, and it was really good. 11 episodes.
Yeah. No, don't go there.
Okay.
Don't go there. We don't want to go there. Okay.
No,
we don't want to go there.
Anymore.
No, that's all. Don't go anymore.
But anyway, it was excellent.
It was very good.
Yeah.
But Dad, don't go there.
No.
What do you call him? A buzzkill. No, I was calling it a buzzkill. What is it called?
No, it's called a spoiler.
Spoiler. Don't do any spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
He's done this to me before. I can't recall what the last thing was. It was one of the movies we saw, and I'm not going to say anything more about it, but he looked this information up about the movie. And
it wasn't a movie, it was a series.
Okay, whatever it was, a series or whatever it was.
I told you, one of the main characters, it was a series that was like 12 episodes, 6 over a couple seasons. And I told her, well, we're going to lose somebody because
I said, how could you do that to me?
They're only in 9 of the episodes, and he was one of the main characters.
I said, my God, why watch it? I liked that person. Yeah. Anyway, so I guess that's about it. I'm going to start doing some cooking this. Honey, what?
We just started a new series.
What's it called?
We had seen this series called Line of Duty, was it?
Yeah, I don't know.
About again, British...
Is that the one we're watching right now?
Yeah, British Internal Affairs Police Department. And it starred this actor named Trevor Eve, E-V-E, older. And we found an old series where he again plays a police officer, but this time in Africa. It's called Heat of the Sun. We've only seen the first episode because the episodes are an hour and 54 minutes each. But very interesting.
It's funny, too, is we started this series, oh my gosh, I don't know, maybe a year ago?
Yeah, and we watched a few minutes of it and said,
it didn't ring our bell. But this time we're enjoying it, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm going to start cooking this week. It's going to be we have a hot spell coming up, so I'm not sure how much warm food. I'll try to, listen to me, I'll try to do something, I mean, we have to eat anyway, right?
We do. We do.
All right, well, this has been really long and boring, but we wanted to let you all know that we were alive and kicking, and we're doing good. And you are too. I just know you're doing good. And you stay strong. That's all you got to do is just stay strong. Stay the course.
Stay safe.
I have my glasses off.
Stay strong.
Stay strong, stay safe, stay home, wear a mask.
Stay hydrated.
Wash those little paws of yours. Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
And you'll be good. Yeah. Because as I've said over and over again, we are going to get through this together, and we're going to kick its ass. That's what we're going to do.
Wow.
I know.
You heard it here from Dr. Jill.
You betcha. All right, are we done?
We are done.
Okay. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I'm hoping next time will be a little bit more inspiring, but you got some movies you can watch.
Yep.
You got some movies. Check them out. I'll make a list down below of the ones that we have seen and mentioned today.
And after we finish this current series, the next movie on my list is The Mission.
Yeah.
If you've seen a movie called The Holiday, in The Holiday, Jack Black talks about this great score.
I know where you're going.
In this movie, The Mission. And it was written by, the score was written by Ennio Morricone, who just died this week. So we're going to try that. It stars Robert De Niro and Jeremy Irons.
That's right. Good cast, yeah.
So we're going to try that.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Little did you know that you now are going to be getting movie reviews instead of anything else.
Okay.
Take care, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.